Hi friends! Welcome back aboard the Disney Wish. It's day 3, which was meant to be our day at Castaway Cay, but wound up being a day at sea instead. Join us in this video and see what we get up to with 2 full sea days during the second half of our cruise. A couple days before our departure, we received a message that due to predicted high winds, we would not be able to dock there. Super disappointing. So instead, we had an extra day at sea. We started it off with coffee from Cove Cafe and a little brekkie at Cabanas. Tori followed that up with another drawing class, this time your old pal Goofy. These drawing classes are one of her favorite things to do on the ship.
There you go. Now you can give it to your parents, and it's an early Christmas present.
While Tori crushed yet another drawing class, I took to the gym to complete my Castaway Cay 5K on the treadmill. My tip, if your cruise isn't able to dock at Castaway Cay and you were looking forward to that free 5K bling, stop by guest services and the cast member might be able to discreetly hand you a medal. Our last sailing on the Dream, we really enjoyed the Art of the Theme show tour, so we were excited to do a guided tour of the Wish as well. If you get a chance to do this, we really recommend it. You learn about so many hidden details and interesting facts about the ship. For instance, Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff all have their own shelves in the Arendelle restaurant.
Split into different sides. So this side of the restaurant is Elsa's side. And how do we know this? Well, we have Elsa's banners going down the side. But if you look up here, she has her very own shelf full of little items that you may or may not have noticed when you were dining here. Up there we have her stuffed puffin. We also have the gloves that concealed her power and the water knot that helped her cross the dark sea.
The Wish is the only Disney ship where you can see the stern figure from the inside. Did you know her hair is almost 60 feet long? Across decks 5, 6, and 7, you'll find 3 different styles of Cinderella-inspired light fixtures: draped fabric, thread spools, and pumpkins.
However, those bubbles have floated all the way up and all the way into our chandelier above our head. And we have cut the Disney Wish in half for all to see the entire ship. Now I know you all like to wonder, where do we live? Where does the staff and where do we live? I'd say we're probably staying, this is our little gym hidden under all of your bedrooms. You might hear us go clunk in the night time. We have our little laundry rooms around here, and these are our staterooms just hidden all the way along underneath, around deck 2 you could say. Also we have Moana and her grandmother here, exiting the boat, and also our area 2.
As soon as we boarded on our first day, we checked the Navigator app and saw there were champagne tasting slots available for the formerly Castaway Cay Day. So we booked a couple. This tasting took place in the incredibly gorgeous Nightingale's Lounge, which is the piano bar on board.
So the way how we conduct the tasting is a little bit different with the other, because as a Disney, we are here to do a lot of entertainment. So we make a lot of fun, we make a lot of jokes, also we ask a lot of questions. You ready for that?
Yes.
Alright, so far we are still missing 3 guests. Hopefully they are going to show up. If they don't show up, we're gonna toast their champagne. I can tell you one of the second best wine in the world is someone paid for it. Alright, so today we're gonna have 5 different glasses of champagne. You see we already have 4 on the table. Number 5 is behind the bar. We're hiding from you because we wanna make sure that you participate and you're happy and you enjoy. Then number 5 will be something special. If you're quiet, you don't want to participate, you don't want to talk anything, then number 5 will be maybe sort of water. We don't know yet. Let's see how it's going to be. Popular champagne brand called Pommery. This is a Brut Rosé Royal. Pommery is the kind of champagne how invents a very dry champagne in the market. Also, they are kind of like a major exporter to United Kingdom. It's like a lot of people from UK, they like this brand. Let's go for it. So once Napoleon said, when you are in a victory, you deserve it, but when you defeat it, you need it. Now everyone, please pick up a beautiful glass of champagne with the ice. And you may be surprised, we're serving the champagne with ice, like very traditional. When you smell it, you will not get so much aroma because we put the ice, so ice muted the aroma. But only when you taste, you will see the refreshment, the fruitiness. It's like a fruit juice. Or that kind of things.
And I never did it again.
Only for the like the wedding or someone who specializes.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, we just did the champagne tasting here in the Nightingale Lounge. It was $70 a person. You got 5 glasses of champagne and a chocolate per person, or more if the table next to you didn't show up and somebody stole some extra glasses of champagne.
Just trying not to waste here.
Yeah, don't want to waste.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. What did you think?
I thought it was good. I really enjoyed the rosé of the champagnes. We did learn a lot about what does constitute champagne and what doesn't. So, and how to correctly open a champagne bottle. I don't know if it's worth it for how cheap the champagne that I normally buy, but we at least have a new trick that we can show off to other people. So, and he was super knowledgeable. Is it worth $70?
I mean, all the bottles were $60, $70, $130 a bottle. So you get some high quality champagne bottles, and that's Disney prices, which are probably less than you would get in a store. So,
Which is what he said.
yeah, you wouldn't think that with a strip. So yeah, no, I think $70 for 5 glasses of high quality champagne was quite a good deal. Plus, an hour full of knowledge and education. So yeah.
It's fun. 1 thumbs up. Or a glass.
All right, so now that we're properly liquored up, let's go to some bingo.
Let's do it. Now, we aren't big gamblers, and Disney ships don't have any casinos, but they do have bingo. We have never played proper bingo before, and Tori really wanted to give it a go. And though sadly we didn't win, it wound up being so much fun.
Everyone, we're going to put a pause on calling our numbers to make sure that all of our tablets are in play. Gives us a chance right now to introduce some of our friends on the ship. Those friends are coming in from Disney Vacation Club.
B11 is apparently a special number for the crew. 11 in Spanish is once, so Beyonce. Get it?
Sprinkler. All passion sprinkler. All right, freestyle, y'all. What?
He hurt his neck doing a worm yesterday.
What? No, what was all that? I don't know. Part of me feels like we shouldn't have been that talented right there. Like, people gotta pay a premium to see that next time, dang.
We were only 2 spaces away from the big payout round. Oh well, next time. Oh yeah, it was also pirate night on the ship.
Turn up, turn up.
We don't enjoy the pirate night menu, so we opted for deck food, and we finally got in the one hot tub on the ship that's not in the spa.
Avast ye! It's time to put your hands and hooks together for the most rockin' pirates around!
1, 2, 3, 4!
We saw the family Party Like a Pirate show last time, so we skipped that and instead went to the later Pirates Rockin' Parlay Party. What can I say about this show, other than it absolutely rocked?
Yo, ho, be me honorary honor. To introduce the reason why we are here. These been up in Tortuga running a right old long shit. These podcasters, these your captain, these Captain Red.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We've got the right to choose it. There ain't no way we're losing. This is our life. This is our song. We'll fight the powers that beat us. Don't pick our destiny, 'cause you don't know us, you don't belong.
Whoa,
We'll fly, we're free. We'll fly, we'll see. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. More pirates on my crew now. And my crew know how to rock the high seas. Show me a pirate, or you'll all walk the plank.
While we were sad about missing Castaway Cay, I think we still managed to put together a pretty great day. Surprising no one, we started day 4 off back at Cove Cafe. Funny enough, the barista's choice of hey hey was a bit prophetic for our morning.
Both chickens. No, both stack. Both stack.
We decided to have a bit of a wander around the ship. There are 2 themed movie theaters on board. One is themed after Peter Pan, and this one, called Wonderland Cinema, is beautifully inspired by Alice in Wonderland. On boarding day, you can tour the kids' club areas. We did so during our first sailing on the Wish. The spaces are incredible, and we highly recommend taking a peek if you get the chance. Tori wanted to stay in the Star Wars room so badly. Sorry, love, you're just too old now.
Goofy, look at her backpack. It's pretty cool, hey? What has it got on it? Are you? He loves adventures. Eyes up here.
3, 2, 1. One more.
Another drawing class, and look, it's our friend from coffee this morning.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
One of the lounges on board is Star Wars themed. You would think that Tori would never leave this place, but theming-wise, it's a bit disappointing. You expect something a bit more like Oga's in Hollywood Studios. Instead, they went with a high-class Coruscant-style vibe.
Sunset.
It's awesome, thank you.
The coolest part is the window looking out into space. Occasionally you'll jump into hyperspace and wind up in a different corner of the galaxy. And no, we didn't get the $5,000 Kyber crystal drink. One of our favorite things about the ship is the food on the pool deck. Mickey and Friends' Festival of Foods consists of 5 different counters. Donald's Cantina, Daisy's Pizza Pies, Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue, Goofy's Grill, and Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream. It's all super delicious. Speaking of food, for dinner on our last night, we dined in the Arendelle restaurant. The best part of this dining room is the musical show. Thankfully, this time we were actually seated close enough to see and enjoy it.
How crazy! Again, please! Louder! Oh, hello everyone! Please be clapping for these very fine music makers, the Royal Kindred Trio!
We'll throw you an engagement party too.
But Mr. Snowman.
I know, it's perfect. Best idea I've ever had. Come on, let's go celebrate more love.
Bye-bye.
See you at your next engagement party.
Make sure to tell my sister congratulations when you see her.
Are you enjoying the party?
Oh, very nice.
My family helped me out. We're really good with stones.
Aladdin was the final stage show of the cruise, and they definitely saved the best for last. Genie is hilarious and absolutely steals the show. On the final night of your cruise, they have a special final farewell in the ship's atrium. This cute little show gives you a last chance to see and take photos with many of the characters.
Lovely. It seems a throng of eager enthusiasts have gathered to make one final wish together. My name is Lord Leopold, but our guest of honor will be arriving soon. However, even miracles take a little time, so before we make magic of our own, I've got a surprise up my ruffled sleeves for you. I brought along some of my dear friends. Are you ready to see them? Yeah. Oh goodness, I can't hear you. Are you ready to see them? Yeah. Oh, how wonderful. First up, please welcome the princess who found beauty from within, Princess Belle. Next up is the chef of my favorite restaurant and the belle of the bayou, Princess Tiana. And here she is, the rambunctious and reliable Princess Rapunzel. And we would never find our way without the adventurous daughter of the chief, Moana. And clear the way, it's the gallant, the gregarious, it's Goofy! And let's hear a howl for the hound that astounds. It's Pluto! And who's the fairest of them all? Why, you guessed it, it's the daring damsel Daisy Duck! And felicitations to our fearless feathered firecracker, Donald Duck! Sound the trumpets, the big cheese has arrived. He's your friend and mine. Please welcome Captain Mickey Mouse! And here she is, straight from the helm, the master of the maps, the commander of the kingdom. It's Captain Minnie Mouse! All of my dear friends have been able to get a final few portraits of you all, so be sure to visit with Mickey and Minnie just up here, alongside Moana and Rapunzel.
Yeah, of course. Goofy. He's throwing my camera. Yeah, he's Goofy. You don't like my oh my gosh. Ready? Ready? You can't do it now. Oh, very nice. How you doing? Thank you very much. So fun.
Starlight, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I may. Have the wish I wish tonight.
Good evening, royal revelers, one and all. I am Lord Leopold, one of your fairy tale players and stalwart storytellers here at the Grand Hall. Tonight, we are gathered once more to light the wishing star as our story together turns from a once upon a time into a wishing ever after. And what incredible stories you shared with us all on your journey, better than even I could have wished for. Let's recall a few of those tales together, shall we? Who among you sailed with seafaring scoundrels and a rocking crew of pirates? Let me hear a hearty yellow! And I have marveled at your tales of heroism. Who among you assembled with the mightiest heroes in our domain? Right, let me hear your bravest shout. Go on. That was quite courageous indeed, if I do say so myself. And I have loved your anecdotes from Arendelle. Who among you dined and sang with our royal sisters? I believe the customary woo-hoo is in order, everyone. Oh, you're a part of the family now. Oh, and who can forget your stories from beyond the stars? Rallying with roads and rebels from those kingdoms far, far away. Everyone, let me hear a horse who's here. Oh, that was all right. Here at our castle on the seas, the stories never truly end. And thusly, we never say goodbye. Instead, we say, until we meet again in the next chapter. Because the most wonderful thing about a fairy tale wish is that you can make it on a star. Any star, which means you can make a wish from wherever you are. However, this extra special wish requires some extra special magic, and I know just who can help. So, let us all raise our voices and summon our guest of honor, the fairy godmother with the bibbidi bobbidi boo. Are we ready? All together now, everyone. Bibbidi bobbidi boo!
Oh, my lovelies, the time draws near for our final wish. Make loud and clear. Before we go, we chant this hall. I'll share a secret with you all. A single wish, though immense in power, can increase its beauty like a blooming flower. When cast together, a spell transcends. For the greatest wishes are made with friends. Raise your wands up at our star and watch its light renew. Believe the wish you wish tonight. For wishes do come true.
You've heard the fairy godmother. Let's all wish together and use the words. Wishes do come true. Everyone, and wishes do come true. fairy godmother. Oh, this truly has been a wish come true. And speaking of wishes, we couldn't possibly end our journey together without bringing back a few of our famous friends to wish you a fond farewell. And I believe they're coming now.
All good things must come to an end, including this cruise. We had such an amazing time that it absolutely flew by. A quick breakfast at Arendelle before we disembarked. Not to worry though, we'll be back on the Disney Dream in August and on board the Disney Magic in September. We've even booked a February 2025 sailing on the new Disney Treasure. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on those magical adventures. Until next time, see you real soon.